the concept of determiners. So first, let us begin with the definition of determiners. Now, determiners are basically used before the adjective or noun to determine whether they are in general form or for the specific form. So, the definition will be that determiners are used before a noun or an adjective to determine whether they are general or specific. General or specific means a general noun is a common noun, a specific noun is a proper noun. For example, general is for common noun and specific is for the proper noun. Now example, I say a man, a boy, a tree, right? Now a man can be Ram, a boy can be Ayan, and a tree can be palm tree. Now I am specifying a particular man as Ram, I am specifying a particular boy as Ayan, and I am specifying a tree as palm tree. Now all these are common nouns, but all these are the proper noun. So for common noun we use the term general, for proper noun we use the term specific. Now let us talk about articles. We know that articles can be of three types: a, an, and the. And in this video, we are going to talk about each of the article one by one. So first, beginning with these two articles as a single point, a and an. Now, a and an are single articles. Why they are referred to single articles? Because we use a and an only for those nouns which are singular in nature, right? These are used to define single unit. For multiple unit, we make use of the if required. But whenever we are going to use article for single unit, we will either use a or we will use an, depending upon the rules that we are going to discuss further in this video. So now a and an are single articles. Because they are single articles, they are also referred to as indefinite articles. Right? A and an are also referred to as indefinite articles. And because they are used for only a single unit, used before a single unit. Single unit means the unit will only be one, right? Single or one unit, they are also referred to as singular countable noun. So a and an are used before singular countable noun SCN. So here we talked about determiners, right? So determiners are always used before a noun in order to determine whether they are general or specific in nature. Then we will discuss on first these two articles a and an these are single articles, so they are also referred to as indefinite articles, and they are used before a single unit, therefore they are used before singular countable noun, right? Where only a single noun can be counted at a particular time. Now next we will understand the usage of the article a. So we will start with usage of the article a. Now first usage is that this article is used for a singular countable noun which is specified for the first time. So first is for singular countable noun which is specified for the first time. Now whenever a noun is specified for the first time, then we will be making use of a. For example, I saw a lion in jungle. Now I am talking about a lion which I saw for the first time. And now when I am telling someone about this incident, then also I am mentioning this lion for the first time. So whenever you are mentioning a particular noun for the first time, we will be making use of a. For example, let me narrate you a story. Now I am talking about the story. Now this story I am mentioning for the first time, right? I am narrating that story for the first time. Before that I have never narrated that story to that person ever before. So for narration of this story for the first time, I am going to use a before the noun, and that noun should always be singular countable noun. Singular countable noun means that only one unit. I will say, let me narrate you a stories. Whenever I am saying stories, so before stories we will never use a. A is only used for singular countable noun. Here also jungle is singular countable noun. Lion is a singular countable noun, right? So the first area where we can use is whenever we are specifying the noun for the first time. Second is when singular countable noun, when the sound of noun starts with a consonant. Now consonants are all the letters which are used except A, E, I, O, U. We know that A, E, I, O, U are the vowels. So all the letters which begin with the letters except A, E, I, O, U are referred to as consonants. So whenever a noun begins with a consonant and that noun is a singular countable noun, then we will make use of a. For example, I ate a piece of cake. Now here again a piece of cake, only one piece of cake, right? Here P is a consonant, so before that I am making use of my article a. Another example can be Sohan saw a man walking in park. Now a man we know we are talking about only one man. So this is again a singular countable noun with M, and M is a consonant because it does not belong to the category of vowel. So before a consonant we will make use of the article a. Now another usage of a is that it is used before a singular countable noun, which is an example of class of things, right? So it is used before a singular countable noun, which is an example of class of things. Now, example of class of things means that a person must be polite with others. Now, here I am talking about a person, right? Now, in this, the two criteria that we have studied before are clear. That P over here is a consonant and person is a single person. But again, I am not talking about only one particular person. Here a person refers to all the people in the world, right? So a person over here refers to the class of things. Here with relation to one person, I am speaking about the rest of the people. I am not just talking about that single person. A person must be polite with others means that we all people must be polite with others. So here person is class of things. We are just categorizing a particular person, right? Another example can be a child must be taken care of by the parents. Here, I am not just referring to only one child. I am referring to all the small children. So, all those small children must be taken care of by the parents. Here, I am basically trying to say that all the parents must take care of their children or of their child, right? So, here I am not just specifying a particular child, but I am referring to all the children, right? The fourth way in which we can use the article a is before speed, time, distance, measurements, etc. Right? For example, the train travels at 250 kilometers a mile. The train travels 250 kilometers a mile. Not a mile, I can say 25 meters a second. The train travels 25 meters a second. Here I am talking about only 1 second, but here second refers to the time, right? Another example can be, I just need a meter of cloth. Here a meter means 1 meter of cloth. So a meter or 1 meter both means the same, that only one unit I am talking about. A meter also means a single unit, 1 meter also means a single unit. But here again meter is referring over here to measurement, right? Let me explain with some another example, like I can walk a kilometer in 60 minutes. Here I am talking about the distance. A kilometer again means 1 kilometer. So a kilometer is also a singular countable noun. 1 kilometer is also a singular countable noun. So here I can use the article a before speed, time, distance, measurement, etc. Now another way in which we can make use of the article a is before while measuring or while representing a frequency, right? So for expressing frequency. So for expressing frequency, we can again make use of the article a. For example, I attend the class twice a week. Here I am talking about a week, but then I am talking about the frequency, right? Twice a week is the frequency, how frequently I attend the class. So how frequently I attend? I attend the class twice a week. A week is again over here a singular countable noun. So before a singular countable noun, we make use of a, but here I am determining the expression of frequency. Another example can be, we should brush our teeth twice a day. Again, twice and a, again the example are almost the same. So we can understand with some another example. She visits me once a day. Again, once over here represents the frequency and a day is again a singular countable noun because one day and a day are the same, right? So this is for expression of frequency. Another usage of article a is while mentioning the numbers. So while mentioning the numbers, we can also make use of a example. 100 rupee note. Now 100 rupee note, here I am mentioning the number that I have 100 rupees with me. So 100 rupee note is again a number. Another example can be a 50 rupee note. So whenever you want to give a number, I can say 1,000 miles. Here again I am talking about the number, right? 1,000 miles. So all these are the examples of while mentioning the number. Another usage of a can be for mentioning quantity. So even for mentioning quantity, we can make use of the article a. Example can be a bit, a little, I can say a little amount of time, or I can say a certain number, a small memory. So here I am talking about quantities, right? I can say a large bowl. So again, a quantity, the amount of quantity that I have. So for mentioning quantity as well, we can make use of the article a. Now another usage of a can be in exclamatory sentences. So another usage can be in exclamatory sentences. For exclamatory sentences, we mean like, what a wonderful day. Now I said that the articles can be used before an adjective or before a noun. Here I am using before an adjective, right? Because the adjective is defining my noun. So I am using before the adjective a wonderful day. But here again I am using some kind of exclamation. What a wonderful day. So before that we can make use of the article a. Another example can be, what a pity. Again, pity is a noun, and before a noun I am making use of my article a. So this was where we can use different type of only one type of article a, but in different forms or in different ways, right? But also a point to remember. A point to remember is that while making use of article a or an, now there's not much difference between a and an. Just make sure that you know that an is used before a vowel, having all the similar rules that we have discussed so far, right? The 8 ways in which a can be used. In the same way we can make use of an, but an is used before a vowel, and vowels are a, e, I, o, u. So for all the words which are beginning with these letters, instead of making use of the article a, we will be making use of article an, right? I ate an egg. Why? Because here the word egg starts with the vowel e, right? An apple a day. Because D is a consonant, I am making use of the article a. Because A is an article, I am making use of the article an. A is a vowel, I am making use of article an. D is a consonant, we are making use of the article a. So an is used before a vowel. Vowels refers to letters A, E, I, O, U, and article A is used before a consonant. But even this term has some exception, and that is the point to remember, right? This also has some exceptions. So now we are going to discuss the exceptional cases. The exceptional cases are that do not focus on the spellings, understand the sound. With this statement, I mean that while making use of article a and an, we should not just focus on the spelling. Like we say, a is an article, before that I am making use of an. In this concept it is correct. But again there are certain cases where even if we are making use of articles, vowels over here, still we will be using an article. An article an. For example, I say I met an MP in the Parliament. I met an MP in the Parliament. Now here M sounds like EM, right? E over here is a vowel. M means EM, and EM, since E is a vowel, I am getting the sound of vowel M, beginning with M, but the sound is of E, right? Since E is a vowel, I will be making use of an, because we know that an is used before a vowel, right? Similarly, an SP was suspended yesterday. Now again SP. S means ES. Beginning with E, so my article over here will be an instead of a, even if the starting of the letter is S, and we know that S is a consonant. But again, we should not focus on the spelling, we should focus on the sound. Here the sound is of vowel, therefore I am using article an. Another example can be, the train left an hour ago. The train left an hour ago. Now, the spelling is H-O-U-R, but the pronunciation is R, and R is A-R-E, right? R and R, both are pronounced the same. We do not say har, we do not say hour, we do not say hour, we say R. So, the train left an hour ago. Here, R is A, right? And A is a vowel, therefore we will make use of the article an. The train left an hour ago. Again, we will focus on this concept. Do not focus on the spelling. Understand the sound. The sound is of the vowel, therefore the article used will be an.